26 Bar and Grill. 26 is a small family-owned bar and grill in Newcastle. Our local menu features many local favorites and chef-made creations. Our bar is always stocked with a great selection of craft beers. We frequently feature live entertainment and events. 26 Bar and Grill. Call 724-652-1750. Take a step back into time at Lombardo's Apothecary at 1230 South Mill Street. Will take you back in time. Take you back in time to make you feel better. They have cards, snacks, all kind of toiletries and health and beauty aids that will make you feel great. They also have prescriptions too. It's Lombardo's Apothecary. Call 724-654-8100.
The Branding Iron Bar and Grill, a great place to gather.
Some examples from the menu: 45-cent jumbo wings with 30 different kinds of sauce, meatball sub and fries, $5.50, hot cheese balls and burgers, and delicious large sandwiches. Stop in during happy hour, 4:30 to 7:30. You can dine in or take out. The Branding Iron Bar and Grill is located at 2221 Ben Franklin Highway, Edinburgh. Call 724-658-1210.
Baby, come home to me. I saw my baby a telegram asking to be my man, begging her to come back home to me. Oh, I dotted the I's and I crossed the T's, and I'm begging for it.
Good morning, Newcastle, and yes, it's Monday, the 24th, and I got my coffee, and I'm ready to chug along here as we get ready for this last week in April. Now, let's I usually don't read posts that are kind of I'm looking for a word and I can't find it, but I am going to read this one, and I'm going to leave out names. Parents, please watch your little ones and be on alert, okay? This person was at a local store somewhere in the county. A guy was following. It looked kind of awkward. Noticed that there was no kind of shopping cart with this other guy. It became obvious that this person was getting closer to her cart and had no cart, nothing in his hands. Okay, this person decided to leave the store because the gut feeling was that they were going to try and pick up the child. Do not take your eyes off your children. And there was, and I do say, there was an incident where it was on Facebook or something. I remind people of that. Tammy Allen, love it, refused to sink. She told, I will survive, okay, and liked her comment. Vera Kaser, okay, great comment by Vera, and as people continue to come in and love it, refuse to sink, they love the show, just positive comments. There's a few great ladies that walk down here. they remind us from the YMCA, and that was on this weekend's News Watch, that Youth Day, the 29th for kids, and I'm going to be putting that out. Coach Cower tweeted, "Until you come along," and he was talking about the guys that were working out and doing things up at the rack, lifting weights, and there's that saying out at Notre Dame: first we will be best, then we will be first. So keep working out, guys. Tony DiCaprio, glad to see you along. Great to hear you, and I appreciate the messages. He also shared a link on our timeline, and I think that's absolutely fantastic. Thank you, Tony, for all that great information, and we'll go back and check that out. And Crystal Mervancy, thanks for liking NCTV45. Anthony in Eckenrode, thanks for all those kind comments. Evelyn Triplet, thank you for the kind comments. The mailbag gets so busy here some days. Rachel Christine, welcome to the NCTV45 family. And Lou, always good to hear from you. And Empty Bowls, thanks, Captain Chris Williams from the Salvation Army, for giving us that heads up on that. That was last weekend. A lot of great events. Empty Bowls. We're going to put it in Newcastle, Lawrence County Living. Earth Day, the Cascade Park Pool, just a large number of great things going on, and I wanted to say thanks to all of that. Monica Armacost, and I thank you for being on there watching NCTV45. Just a great deal of things going on. Now we're going to take this break. We'll be right back after these messages. This program furnished by the MAD Unit, Mobile Auto Detailing. See Michael Sad at themadunit.com. The Pokeberry Exchange at 41 North Mercer Street has gifts galore that'll make you want to explore. Lamps, homemade lamps of every shape and color that will excite any room in your house. Wind chimes hang from the door to give that sweet sound. Sweet soaps and teas, embroidered towels, and much more. It's the Pokeberry Exchange. It's yours to explore.
Not one, not two, not three, but Four Brothers Urban Bistro. It's where you want to go for your next dining experience. Here are just a few of the many choices on the menu. Char-grilled filet mignon, char-grilled salmon filet, chicken over rice, Icelandic cod, chicken marsala, and ask about the saku tuna, veal, and the surf and turf. Follow them on Twitter and Facebook for daily specials. Hours are Monday through Thursday 11 to 10, Friday 11 to 11, and Saturday 4 to 11. Four Brothers, located 331 East Washington Street, downtown Newcastle. Call 724-656-4980.
If you're having a party, then Keystone Specialty is the place you need to go. Yes, they have every party supply that you can imagine. Planning that wedding, that graduation, or maybe it's just that big game that's coming up, go to Keystone Specialty. Party supplies and so much more. Remember, they have those fall decorations, winter, spring, and summer. It's Keystone Specialty on the south side of Newcastle, Mill Street. This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535. Well, here we are, and it's just one of those days where everything's rolling along. A lot of great, absolutely fantastic, a lot of great activities last weekend all over. And I'd like to thank the people that participated in them, okay, and we didn't see enough of you. Now, some events are free, some events are more costly, but doggone, you got to get out and do something. Even if it's like saying, hey, come on over, we're going to have some maple rolls and a cup of coffee and just enjoy the day. You have to be able to do those kind of things, meet your neighbor, know what's going on. And so remember, this weekend, it's the Victorian Tea at the Belladonna Inn. And it's Healthy Kids Day. And the Hoyt has an open house. And we'll talk about all that stuff a little later. Let's get to the Cedar Sports Corner. And how about those Buccos? Wow! What a ball game Sunday. I was there. 2-1, the Bucks take the Yanks. Just like 1960. Special shout out going to my dad and Mr. Paul Stefano and all those Yankee fans. It was a lot of fun. And the Tribe, not a happy day on the reservation, as the White Sox, and it wasn't on the reservation, it was out. They ate too much Chicago pizza. What can I tell you? Because I'm just looking, they were away. They were out in Chicago. They lost 6-2. Elsewhere, the Mets, they lost to the Nationals. 6-3. Nationals really beating up on them. And here's some interesting things. Over in the NBA, okay, I'm a big, this is on my mind. When you dribble the ball, you can't put your hand underneath it. Yet, that continues to be done. It's just totally ridiculous. The Celtics win 104-95. And, I'm a Celtics fan. And the rule's the rule. I just ask people to officiate properly. Okay? Now, elsewhere in that NBA, and it was Cleveland. They took their series 106-102 over Indiana on Sunday. And Houston, 113, Oklahoma City, 109. And that's interesting there. Now, the Celts came back, and we already said they won, and Utah beat the LA Clippers 105-98. Now, today, it's Milwaukee, Toronto, Washington, and Atlanta, Golden State, and Portland. And, it comes to mind that I didn't give you the MLB schedule for the day. Well, let me tell you, I just got so excited after the Buccos. They just beat up on the Yankees. They're going to be taking on Chicago. And you know what? Cleveland, they're going to be flying back home, so they took the day off. It was a rough weekend. Elsewhere, you've got San Francisco at home against the Dodgers, and Kansas City, they'll be visiting the White Sox. Minnesota at Texas, Tampa Bay at Baltimore, just to name a few. Over in the NHL, well, great weekend. There's no game scheduled for Monday and Tuesday. Okay. On Wednesday, Nashville will be at St. Louis, and Anaheim, they'll be hosting Edmonton. Now, those Pittsburgh Penguins, let's go Pens, they're not taking on Washington until Thursday. Rangers will be at Ottawa on Thursday. So just to give you an idea of what's going on. Now, that was the Cedar Sports Corner, and now it is time to get to our song of the day. Let's listen. There you go. Let's see if you can come up with that one. And this date in history, Polish troops attacked the Ukraine in 1920. In 1917, Yankee lefty George Mogridge no-hits the Red Sox 2-1 at Fenway. And in 1925, it's 88 degrees, the highest temperature ever recorded in Cleveland in April. So, a little warm in 1925. As probably the kids were still in school, they're probably wondering, what the heck? 1941, British Army begins evacuation of Greece. And Dutch Prince Bernhard becomes an Royal Air Force pilot. So just some things going on that date in history. Now, what we're going to do is take a break. We'll be right back after these messages.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
Hello, folks. Angelo Parada for Ferrone Brothers. Wow, you have to try their food. Great Italian food and 2 locations on the south side on Mill Street and on Wilmington Road in Newcastle. Ferrone Brothers for pepperoni rolls, pizza, any Italian dish that you can imagine. Okay, and a whole lot more. It's Ferrone Brothers. Stop by, they have those daily specials, and they look forward to seeing you. Tell them NCTV45 sent you. On Target Printing, 1319 West State Street. No job is too big or too small. Turnaround on most jobs, 24 hours. We make you look good on paper. Town and country where there's always a party. Yes, every weekend there's something to do, and there's always great food for you too. Lamb, finger food, steak sandwiches, roasted wings, and much, much more. It's a party and you're invited. Come to Town and Country. Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station. Welcome back. Always good to see you. And now we have to get to, Four Brothers 45 weather. Well, currently 39 degrees in Newcastle, Lawrence County. And what are you going to see if you're living in and around Lawrence County today? Well, mostly sunny, high of 68. And it was a beautiful day yesterday, so expect that same great stuff to continue. Now, tonight, there's a 20% chance of rain, mostly cloudy, a low of 48. So you're not really going to get any rain. Tuesday, a slight chance of rain, mostly cloudy, a high of 68. So not going to get any rain Tuesday. Tuesday night, partly cloudy, a low of 51. Temperature just being really great. And then Wednesday, mostly sunny and 79. Wednesday night, overnight low of 58. And, watch Four Brothers 45 weather on Newswatch. It'll give you a great heads up of a lot of things going on in and around Newcastle, and you get the weather too. So can't beat Newswatch. Albert B. Happy. No, it's not a joke. Albert B. Happy is named the second commissioner of baseball in 1945. How would you like that? Albert B. Happy? Well, somebody's playing a trick. I could see a kid in school getting in a lot of trouble for that. What's your name? Albert B. Happy. I didn't ask you that. 1950, Peter Pan opens at the Imperial Theater in New York City for 320 performances. And 1953, Winston Churchill is knighted by Queen Elizabeth II. How's that? And she's still a queenie over there. WCSEE TV 35 in Erie. CBS begins broadcasting in 1954. And in 1955, KFDM TV Channel 6, Beaumont, Texas, begins broadcasting as a CBS station. So in the 50s, you saw a lot of TV stations jumping up all over the place. 1957, the Chicago Cubs pitchers walk and National League record 9 Reds in the 5th inning. A lot of people were walking and talking then. And 1960, record 4 Grand Slams hit this date in history. So, I hope you had a good weekend. And there's a lot of great things going on. See, do, and learn at La Hoyt. Now, until you actually go about, try these things, and think about them, classroom demonstrations, make and take activities, historic house tours, local art by local artists in the gift shop, Saturday, April 29th from 11 to 4. Now, just a great time at the Hoyt, and they had a great function last weekend. Become a member of the Hoyt. See what's going on. Take their classes. It's a lot of great things. You should really get to that. Now, if you haven't been to the Y lately downtown, you're missing out on a lot. Or if you haven't been to the Y zone, you're missing out on a lot. They have a lot of great activities going on up there that you really should take a look at, and this is your opportunity with the Downtown Y having Healthy Kids Day Saturday. Now, we talked about this on Newswatch. It's a great activity. And, your kids can learn a lot. They develop new friends. Summer's coming. There's summer programs at the Y. Get involved in your community. See what's going on. Come down to the Y. Let your kids have a little bit of fun. And, 1961, JFK accepts sole responsibility for the Bay of Pigs. Just to give you an idea what's going on. The singing of V-A-S-A, Vasa. In 1961, the 17th century Spanish warship Vasa, which sunk on her maiden voyage in 1628, is salvaged. Oh, that's great. You know, maybe it's not your cup of tea, but maybe you should try a Victorian tea at the Belladonna Inn. They're having that at 3 p.m. this Saturday. And, you know, sometimes get outside yourself, do a little change of pace, and, you know, just enjoy. We got some great things coming up in some future shows with Pizza Joe. They got a new pizza. And how about 26 Bar and Grill and Artisan Coffee? They got some great things going on. So, you know, you can always come to NCTV45 and hear the latest. In 1963, and this is a classic, the 17th NBA basketball championship, the Boston Celtics beat the LA Lakers 4-2. It always seems like the Lakers and the Celtics were getting together, and, you know, it just it's unbelievable. We have to take this break. We're going to be right back right after this.
If you think there's nothing to do in Newcastle and Lawrence County, then think again. Always stay connected to NCTV 45 to receive the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are Newswatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. NCTV 45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. NCTV 45 is the #1 media source locally. NCTV 45, anytime on your time. Let Clark's Furniture be your go-to destination for all of your furniture needs. Check this out. 7-piece bedroom by Ashley was $38.69, sold for $27.99. Great pricing on futons made by the Coaster Company. Wind Furniture made in America. Great quality. Sofa sold for $547, chair only $397. 7-piece queen bedroom set by Vaughn Bassett, all American made. These are just some of the super deals at Clark's Furniture, located at 346 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-657-5668. You deserve a revitalization at Mary Turner's Day Spa and Beauty Boutique. The staff will make sure you relax and rejuvenate with their high-quality products and services. They take pride to give you a tranquil environment. Mary Turner's Day Spa at 2539 Wilmington Road in Shannock Township. Call to book a spa appointment at 724-657-5156. That's 657-5156.
Santini's Slices. That's what you're in store. As soon as you walk through the door, it's New York-style pizzas, thin and thick crust, calzones, half moons, and rolls. Subs will grace your palate. It's Santini's Slices in you. Yeah, time really goes by quite quickly when we're here together. And the morning show, just some great things in Lawrence County. I'm really taken with this North County Trail, so I won't even throw out the brochure. Make sure that if you get a chance, go take a walk on North County Trail. Remember, Four Brothers is open for lunch. They have a great Philly steak sandwich with fried onions, provolone cheese on a hoagie roll, and I think that's absolutely excellent. If you're here and you're right next to me, Town Mall Pizza, unbelievable. And never forget Ferrone's Catering. They're great for those parties and those graduation parties that are coming up. They have a party package, a birthday package, a family dinner package, and they can do DJ stuff, so it's always great to see them. Let's get to that song of the day, see if you know who and when.
In a while,
kind of like that song. I like the TV show too. That was the theme from WKRP in Cincinnati. And what a great look back at that. Remember, that was on back in the 70s. So, so now it's time to get to those helpful hints. And I didn't even take a look this morning to get you one. Okay. Here's a toothpaste trick. When you experience, you've seen expensive cleaners when you buy glasses. We talked about that the other day. Okay, so let's get to something else. Mildew fighting booze. For an unusual mold or mildew fighter, try vodka. It gets drunk and boom. It works especially well on caulking around the tub. Just spray and leave 10 minutes and wipe clean. So if you got that problem, have a drink. Not too much, and give something to the mildew too. How to be your wife's best friend. Have a picture of the two of you taken on a special occasion and make it into a nice thing. Clark Studios right down there. Take her with you on a business trip. That way she can relax and, hey. Or go out to one of our great establishments. I'm sure she'll love it. Now, I've only got one thing to say. Make sure you tell a friend about NCTV45. They'll be glad you did. And by all means, remember, we're available anytime on your time. So watch us in the night, watch us in the morning, watch us whenever you want. And it'll be just super. Make sure that you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you again real soon.